Fish keeper here. We're going to start the wall tank. Stay tuned. Alright, so I went and started on the new hanging wall tank, the live edge wood one. What we did today was pretty much form up the bottom. So we started with 2 boards for the bottom here. They're about 5.5 feet long, about 6 inches wide. First I had to plane them down. I'll show you a video of them planing down here. So what you got to do is set up the planer, and you got to just run the boards through until you get them to a thickness that'll bend. Since I'm using walnut's a pretty hard wood. It doesn't like to bend very well, so you got to get them pretty thin before you can bend them. So after I got done planing them down, we had to glue them together. Got the glue out, poured a whole bunch on there. You want a lot of glue on this because when you want to push it together, you want that glue to come popping out the seams, so you know you got 100% glue coverage on it. So this is me just gluing it together here. And flip that board over here in a second and make it look nice and pretty. But so we got that together. Then the next step was to clamp it together. I tried having my cousin help me film, but he ended up having to get his hands dirty. I'll show a little clip of that here. Yeah, so this is what we got here. Let's check it out. I'll pull you off the stand here. Alright, so what we got going on here, this will be the back side of the tank. All that area where the L brackets are screwed into will be cut out, and that'll be the viewing window. So I had to bend the wood, so it does this slight bend here. To bend the wood, we had to get it planed down to a thin pieces so we could glue them together. So I used the brackets. I screwed them on there so I get it nice and square. Clamped it all together, screwed them together. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it, because when you put it on there and you glue it to that, it'll stay that way. More clamps the better. I wish I had more, but I didn't. I had to use more screws than I really wanted to. But yeah, so this is the start of something beautiful here. Can't wait to keep working on it. We'll make sure we get you guys more updates as this goes along. I'm gonna start like a mini series on this tank here, so you'll be able to see the evolution of it. I'm gonna have to let this dry for a good few days, all clamped up. Don't want to pull it off premature, or else I'll just screw up all the work I've already done. So yeah, there it is. Here's the start of it. We'll be moving forward from here on, so stay tuned. In the next couple days I might have another video of taking it off and showing how it holds its shape. Then we'll work on getting the back, cutting the front out, getting the glass in, setting up the filtration. But yeah, that's it. So make sure you guys stay tuned to this. It's gonna take me a couple weeks to get this one done. It's not like the other one where I threw it together in 3 days tops. It's gonna take a week or two. It's a little bit more involved. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, like, do all that other good stuff, and we'll see you on the next one.